All right, guys. Hi. Thanks so much for joining. So, my name is Charlani, and I am the creator of Team Live Life Happy. I am a Beachbody coach, and have to say that I absolutely love what I do. And I really find myself struggling between doing the things that need to get done and doing the things that I want to do. If you're anything like me and you have another job, which I do medical billing, and I've had a medical billing service for many, many years now. And, I have other priorities aside from the Beachbody coaching. But you can find that you're wanting to do what you love, and the busy work, for me, the data entry kind of gets pushed to the wayside, which actually causes me way more stress because now I'm super behind on my actual job. So I've kind of come up with a plan here, and I've decided that I have to structure my day and my morning a very specific way. And the most important thing is that I have to stick to it. So I find myself a lot of the times, I guess I am loyal to a fault because I technically don't want to do medical billing anymore, yet I've made a commitment. I've signed contracts. I have actually done the billing for the doctors that I bill for 10 to 15 years. And the guilt I feel when I think in my mind, I don't want to do this anymore. I kind of want to give it up. And I want them to find someone else, which means that I'm going to have to find somebody else for them, which I will do eventually, but I have to do it in my own time, and I have to do it when I feel that that time is right. And it's coming up. It's going to be soon, I can tell you that much. So I just kind of wanted to break down how I do my power hour, how I work in the things that I have to do throughout the day. I'm a mom. I have a son who plays competitive hockey, so we have hockey practice 5 days a week. We've got tournaments on the weekends, games on weekends as well if we're not traveling. So it's a very, very busy life. And if you're a mom out there, you know exactly what I'm talking about. You're pulled in so many different directions, but you have to focus and you have to make a plan and stick to it. And I'll repeat that 5,000 times. You've got to make a plan and you have to stick to it. So what I've decided, for example, I am on Central Time because I'm in Texas. My doctors are in California, so they're on Pacific Time. So there's a 2-hour difference there. So what I try to do is start my day off earlier so that I am available for my doctors and my patients who call at 8 o'clock in the morning Pacific Time, which means that I like to get done my power hour, my workout. I like to shower and get dressed and do my hair and my makeup and get ready for the day so that it's not something else that I have to stress and worry about later in the afternoon. So let's say I get up at 5, I do my workout and I shower and I get myself ready. That whole process takes me about an hour and a half to 2 hours. By the time I, literally wake up, fill my water bottle, get my workout clothes on, stick the DVD in there or get online and go on demand, however it is that I decide to do it, all of that takes time. And those are the things that you have to incorporate into your timeline. Don't forget those little things that take 10 or 15 minutes here and there, because sometimes that is what can kill your timeline, is you're not thinking of those little things. Just like I've got to take my son to hockey practice. Hockey practice starts at 6 o'clock. So on my timeline, excuse me, I write on there 6 o'clock to 8 o'clock. That's hockey practice. Well, I'm not figuring in that it takes 35 minutes to get there. It's going to take another 5 minutes to get in there. I have to go upstairs into the parents' area and I set up shop. And that's basically what I do is I bring my laptop. I have a hotspot on my cell phone so that I am able to get online there and I work. But all of that stuff takes time to get to that one schedule or that one particular item that I have on my schedule. And I have learned over many years of kind of doing this is you've got to get all of those little things in there. Yeah, it takes me 20 minutes to blow dry my hair. It takes me another 15 minutes to straighten it. And shower time is about 15 minutes. Do I need to shave my legs that day? Better add 5 minutes to it. So you see, there's a whole bunch of little things that you're going to have to take into consideration. And I do that pretty much every night. I think about what it is that I have to do. And that next day, I've got it all lined up and planned. And for me, working that way and keeping my schedule to a T is very, very helpful. So, you know, you wake up, I'll know that I have to be on and ready to go by 10 o'clock my time. And actually, I tried to do it at 9:45 and give myself that 15 minutes to go and make something to eat or just whatever it is that I feel that I need to do. You got to add grocery shopping in there. For example, today we have 0 milk. The reason we have no milk is because we went to the grocery store yesterday and it was the only thing we bought at the grocery store because it was the only thing we needed. And my son and I forgot to bring it in because we were really excited because he drove to the grocery store for the very first time and we survived. And we were so happy about that that we literally forgot the milk in the car. So I know that sometime during my lunch hour, which I plan between 12:30 and 1:30, I'm going to need to take about 20 minutes to run to the store and get some milk because we've got a bunch of boys who had spent the night and, well, they're going to get up and they're not going to have any milk. But that's okay because I have things that I have to do, and going to get milk right now is just not, it's not on my to-do list this morning. But it will be this afternoon. So anyways, this is just a way to kind of fight that overwhelm. And if you have a timeline and if you've got a schedule, that stress it dissipates a little bit because you know you're going to take care of it and you know that it's something that's coming up on your list and it's not that you've forgotten about it, it's there, it's just you're not doing it right this very second. And for me, mentally, that helps absolutely. I've got it on my list so I know I'm not going to forget it. The key to it all is you actually have to do it. And that's the hardest thing, making that a habit as actually making your to-do list, but then actually completing it. And what has been a savior for me, especially the last few nights, is every single night before you go to bed, plan out your next day. Write those to-do lists the night before so you already know exactly what it is that you have to do that next day. I sleep better when I do that. I'm not as stressed when I get up in the morning. I can sit down at my desk and I've got a list of exactly what I needed to do, because sometimes when you're stressed about things, that's when you forget things. So I am a big proponent of write it down. Write everything down. Make a list. And I will do a video here, maybe not today, maybe in the next couple days, about how to do a brain dump. This is very important, and it was very important for me, especially after this past weekend. We were at the coaching summit, and it was just so much information that it was almost like brain overload. And you got to get those things down on paper. And I do what's called a brain dump, and I just get it all on there, and then I will prioritize how I want to do those tasks and when I want to do them, how I want to do them, all of that stuff. But I take it out of my head so that I can focus on other things, and I'm not thinking about all these other things that I have to do as well. I can just kind of, focus on what it is that I need to do. So make your list. Make sure you do it. Create a timeline. Make sure that you leave enough time for everything. You've got to incorporate travel time, shower time, get ready time, get dressed time, all of that stuff. Once you have it down there, it makes your day a lot less stressful. So, and don't forget, you've got to get that power hour in as well. You've got to know that when I sit down and I'm going to spend 1 hour on my Beachbody coaching, I'm going to do it in the morning. You've got a list of what it is that you need to do. I need to reach out and invite to my 5-day free clean eating challenge. My 21-day fix challenge group is coming up, so I need to let everyone know that. I've got an open house coming up. Those are all things that you need to get on your power hour list, and you know, that's pretty much what I do. And I'm looking for the one that I wrote yesterday, and I don't have it in front of me. Anyways, so I keep a list of all of the things that I'd like to get done during that power hour, and when I'm working through it, I just check stuff off. That next time I get my power hour done, I look at the list from the previous day, and whatever I didn't get done, it goes on that next one, and so on. So you just kind of keep moving your lists around. I am a pen to paper kind of a girl. I have a planner that I pretty much live by that looks like this. And every single day I write on here what it is that I need to do. You know, that was last week's planner. And the truth is, I make it fun because planning your day out and seeing all the things that you have to do can actually be extremely overwhelming. I like to make mine pretty by using pictures of flowers and whatever, just because that kind of stuff makes me happy. I'm a very visual person, and I like to I like it to look nice and clean, and yes, it's very busy, but it's also very pretty, so it doesn't stress me out when I go to look at it. It's like, oh, look at that flower right next to the, I need to drive my son 3 hours somewhere today. So anyways, I hope this helped you. Please give a thumbs up if it did, and stay tuned for more on my coaching basics. And I hope y'all have a great and wonderful day. Bye.